Hey, welcome back to Vintage on Vintage. I'm Steve. I think like a lot of people, I've been kind of taking it a little easy the last month or so. I did share my latest SGC reveal, and I do expect to have another one coming back in about a week or so. So I do have a couple SGC reveals, and I have bought a few cards in the last month since the last time I shared. So I think what I'd like to do is just share the cards I picked up in October. Not a whole lot, probably about 10 or 11 cards. So let's just flip this camera and check them out. Okay, so the first card I want to share is an eBay purchase that I made, and it is this card right here. It is a 1962 Henry Aaron Sporting News All-Star, and I just love this card. Once again, you can see the centering's a little off, but I think I've told you guys this. For me, first and foremost, it's all about the picture, and the picture on this thing is just gorgeous. And then I go centering and corners, and when you look at the corners, I'll bring it a little closer. The corners on this thing are really sharp. So at the end of the day, yep, I sacrificed a little bit on centering, but I love this card. I think all in, with shipping and tax, I paid $50 for this card, and I believe it's undergraded, number one. Number two, it's a Henry Aaron, right? So I was able to pick up a card I love of my favorite player for $50. So that was the first purchase I made. And then I went to a bunch of different card stores. My wife was meeting a friend for brunch about an hour away from here. And I said, I'll drive you up there. And while you're having brunch with your friend, I'll go visit a couple card stores. And I did. And one of the purchases I made was this 1969 Joe Namath, which, I love this card. I love this set. The coloring in the 69 is so cool. Now, this card does have a small wrinkle right there. But outside of that, it's in really good shape. I've been looking for this card for a while. It's 69 is, it's significant, right? It's the year that Namath led the Jets to the upset of the Colts in the Super Bowl. And that's really the beginning of the end when, the forced the NFL to merge with the AFL. And we now know football the way it is today. So a great card and a great year. So grab that card. I also grabbed this 1971 Johnny Unitas. I've been looking for this card for a while also. This one a little off center, but I don't mind it. The price was right for it. I didn't mind grabbing it. I've been making a little bit of a run on Unitas, and this was one I was on my hit list. This card I picked up, I saw it and I could not resist this card. It's the 1969 Lou Brock, and I actually have this card in a PSA 3, which I've shared with you guys before. But once I saw this card, this is one of my favorite pitchers, first of all. I just love the color scheme, the batter and the taking batting practice behind him. But the centering on this card is fantastic. The 69 set, I'm a sucker for it because it's the first set I really remember collecting as a kid. The back of this is sharp. I think this will grade in the 6 range, so most likely I'll send that in, and then eventually I'll probably look to move the other one that I had. Just like the 69s, I'm also a sucker for 71. They're one of my favorite sets of all time. And I picked up this Johnny Bench for $25. And, I have the Johnny Bench from when I was a kid that I thought would grade a 4 if I sent it in, and that was my plan. I grabbed this one. I think this one's going to grade probably in the 5 to 6 range. It's a pretty sharp looking 71. They're hard to find, as you know, without a lot of nicks. This is also probably my second favorite bench card, the picture of bench. 69 is hands down my favorite, but this is also just a really great picture of Johnny Bench. So I was happy to grab that one. I found this 1958 Ed Matthews All-Star card, which, it's in pretty good shape. The centering's a little off on this thing. This right here is really the card saver that it's in. I couldn't find a new one, so it's in kind of an older card saver. When I flip it over, the same can be set up here on the back. That's just an old tag that was on a card saver, so it has nothing to do with the card. Card itself is in decent shape, but it's a 58 at Matthews, so was happy to grab that one at a really decent price. Super excited to grab this card. I got this for 25 bucks, and it's a Ken Boyer rookie card. So I'm a big Ken Boyer fan. I've talked about it before on the channel. I believe he should be in the Hall of Fame. I also believe he will get into the Hall of Fame. When you look at this card, it's a beauty. Look at the centering's really strong. The coloring's beautiful. It does have a small wrinkle right here, and then maybe a small nick right there. But outside of that, $25. Look at the back. It's really sharp. I think his cards are only going to go up in value if he makes it in the Hall of Fame. I think he's a great player. I was really excited to grab that card. Next up is the 1956 Gil Hodges in a grayback, and this is another one that, the centering's fair, but the picture is just fantastic. I love that picture. It's crisp. The card doesn't have any wrinkles on it. It's a good-looking card. So, I was really excited to pick this up and add it to the collection. And then the last card shop I went to, there was one that I went to that was almost all modern. In the one corner, he had maybe 10 vintage cards, and I ended up buying 3 of them. So the first one I picked up, picked this one up for about $20, and it is a Ferguson Jenkins rookie card. And I thought this was a great looking card. The picture's fantastic. Centering's fair, a little off, but still the picture's gorgeous. I'm a big Fergie fan. He was a great pitcher. I think he won 20 games 6 years in a row. And I wasn't looking for his rookie card, but when I saw it, I was excited to add it. So that was cool. This next card I was super excited to add to the collection, and this is the 1972 Julius Erving All-Star card. So technically, this is a rookie card of Julius Erving's. His base rookie card is in the 72 set. He has 3 cards in total. He has a base rookie card, he has his All-Star card, and I think he has one where he's in a scoring leader or rebound leader, one of those. But love this card. Look at the picture on this thing. The picture's crisp. Love the ABA, red, white, and blue ball. That is so cool. You will see right down here, there's a red line that's really kind of a print error. Outside of that, though, this card is great. I mean, the corners are strong. Centering's really strong. Back looks fantastic. I think all told, I got this for $32. And it's a Julius Erving rookie card, so I was really excited to grab that one. And then the last card I picked up was this 1962 Willie Mays, which I didn't have. I've been looking for one. This one's in decent shape. It's got some sort of marking down here. So when it grades, it won't grade all that great. But I mean, at the end of the day, I like the picture. It's a Willie Mays card. I think I've got this card with tax and everything for, I want to say $62, $60 to $62, which, I may have overpaid for it, but, once again, my philosophy with Aaron, Mays, Clemente, Koufax, those kind of players, if you can pick up any of their cards that you like, that are in good shape, in the $50 to $60 range, I think you do it. I think you do it all day. But of course, that's just me anyway. But those are the cards I picked up in October. As always, I appreciate y'all taking the time to watch. Would love to hear your thoughts on whether you think I did all right or not. Next time I come to you, I think I'll be doing it with another SGC reveal. I expect to have one back here in the next few days. Otherwise, stay safe, keep collecting, and we will talk again soon. Take care.